Now, our mobile phones have become our companions everywhere we go. We don't just receive calls, but we capture all the details. We go out to eat, we capture our food. We're at a friend's house, we're recording. And then it goes a step further to people actually setting a ring light and capturing their struggles. They're capturing the drama, the gossip. Some even take time out to go on live to start dishing out all what is supposed to be private, family issues. We're hearing in the news over the past week about someone's mother getting on her knees to beg the fiancé of her son on live, and we're wondering, is that too much? We're hearing about hide and seek, truth and dare, that's leading to extramarital affairs. And sometimes a lot of people online just say, everything I know about this story has been against my will. To discuss oversharing, undersharing, what should be on the internet and what should be at home, I have with me a media practitioner, Precious Enyayeko. Welcome to Rubbin'minds. And also with me in the studio is Bolanle Babalola, a multimedia producer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I'll start with you, Bolanle. This past week, are there things that you've seen on social media and you've thought, wait a minute, why is this on the internet? Surely this can be settled behind closed doors. That idiom was saying about, don't wash your dirty laundry in public. Does that apply to what we're seeing on social media today?
No, that particular idiom of don't wash your dirty laundry. Now they want the laundry to be outside. They want to see the clothes outside. They want to be able to get validation outside. I think back then it used to be let a secret be a secret, what it is. Let's keep our business within the family or close-knit friends. But now it feels like the family can't give you all that you need, so you go outside to say everything because the opinion of your family does not matter anymore. So now it's social media that actually gives you all the zeal, all the advice you need, especially from people you don't know. So there's no secret per se within the borders of your family. People go beyond, as in they go the extra mile to get validation from the public on different social media platforms. Most times I'm shocked by things I see on social media. Then I ask myself, am I too old? Because I don't know what's going on. When we're growing up, my teenagers, secondary school, university, even in university, we don't used to do things like this. There are some things you hear on social media and you're like, this thing should not be online. Stop it.
Stop it, really. And you're just thinking, why? Precious, I'd like you to pick up on what she said. Do people go online to air their dirty laundry for validation, or is it for popularity, or is it for advice? Like they don't believe their family members can give them advice, but online in-laws, online family members, they're the people that can solve their problems. Why are people sharing private things online?
So I would say, like Bolanle said, now what we term public is no longer public, it's private. What is termed private now is now public. And I feel it's for everything, actually, except for the advice part, right? Is more for instant validation, Family, when you take your mother to family, it requires patience. They have to converge, they have to wait. They don't want that. They want, the pity party. When you post it online, people start talking. Then it gets you the popularity, the cloud chasing. You get the numbers, people start clicking, views, so it makes you popular, right? So I feel like it's more for instant validation, clouds, for publicity. It makes you known. Like, to think that some people even orchestrate these things to just go viral, is something. So yeah, instant validation on the spot. As you are posting it, you go live, set your ring lights. People are saying, we're so sorry. How can we support you? Some people are bashing you. But at the end of it, you get 2 million views. They are paying you for it. That's money for you. That's clout for you.
So this is another stream of income.
Yeah.
It's no longer, I really need advice. It's what can I do to get people's sympathy, people's money.
Yeah.
There's something they say amongst those that are influencers and digitally savvy nowadays. They say, there's no publicity that is bad.
No bad.
So good or bad,
It's
all
publicity.
publicity.
Yeah.
So as she said, some of them actually frame the stories up. The things you said you saw on social media, some might be true, some might not be true. They're doing it because at that particular point they need traction.
Yeah.
They need the traffic, they need their numbers to go up. Especially when you notice, probably like Instagram, they have, lately Instagram will just cut your followers for no reason. You just, there's going to say, hey, just gonna cook up a story, and then something will just happen. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok pays people. So you want to get more money, you have an emergency, you just call your PR person and cook up a story and it works for you. But needless to say, they are not mindful of the effects of particular propaganda they're pushing out to the public. So if you're pushing out negative news about yourself that affects you, that affects your family, at the end of the day, what does it do to your brand? That's the question.
Yeah, at what cost?
At what cost? Is it influencing your brand positively or negatively? Like certain people, should I use the word brands, I want to sign you up, looking at the life of an influencer or ambassador, will be like, this person is known for this person is known for this. I don't think I need this person on my platform. I can't work with this person. But those that don't care, be like, she has the numbers, or he has the numbers. Let's just work with him because they have the numbers. So now the question is, the brands themselves, are they actually helping these people put a check as to what is good and what is bad? So if you keep paying them to keep pushing out, churning out a lot of nonsense, it will continue like that.
Precious, I want to know the advice that eventually comes. Somebody calls out their family members, somebody calls out someone for not paying for their health care, for not giving them money, a rich child, and they feel, oh, my child should be doing this for me and this child is not doing this for me. Do the online audience or the online in-laws, family members, do enough to now resolve the issues, or is it just, yeah, we have heard it, we'll comment, we move on to the next one, and things don't really change?
So for the online in-laws, it's just gist to them, because we now have a society that celebrates this thing, a society that is hungry for gist. So when you have this gist going on now, the truth or dare and everything, in the next 2 seconds, another gist will come. So we are now gist hunting, So we don't care about you like that. I'm sorry, but we actually don't, right? So people that are kind enough will drop their advice in the comment section, but they won't read it. Imagine having 2,000 comments under the post. Oh, this person is this, why you should take care of your parents. Another group will say it doesn't owe you anything, So it's not that we care. At that point, we are stuck on the gist. It's interesting, And if you've noticed, there's this trend on social media. It doesn't just come and stop there, at least for the next 1 week. So different parties are coming up, they will go and gather evidence. So they are juicing the gist. And
somebody else will pick on that particular one to get followers and trending on the same platform.
And blogs now will pick a fraction of that gist and just post it, cut out, edit, and post and get traction. So online in-laws don't really care, right? Until it's their own gist.
Well, we're just there for the juice,
yes,
right?
We're
just there for the gossip, and then we move to the next one. So, I wonder, like, let's use Ashake, for example. I don't know if you saw in the news his dad calling him out, and it's like, my rich son, you're supposed to be taking care of me, and you're here. And then people are of two minds. Some are like, please, leave him alone. Like, I'm sure he's doing already what he can do. Maybe these people are entitled and all of that. I just wonder that when a father should go a step further to call out their son, are they thinking about the effect that, okay, maybe if people now really get on my side, they will just decide that they don't want to listen to Ashake's music again, they don't want to follow Ashake. Are they thinking about the repercussions, or is all fun and vibes, like, until I get what I want?
Well, I like that part you said, it's all fun and vibes until I get what I want. It brings me back to that of Mohbad's family. What happened to him, where they are presently. With his father, with the mother, with the wife and his son.
Like, it's a never
so that family is in chaos presently. They're not together. The last I saw, I think it was yesterday as well, Mohbad's father was saying that his son shouldn't have married someone like her. Now the question is, when this started initially, did you think of the future of the wife, of the son in question, your grandson? Did you think of,
like, is he not going to grow up and read all these things?
So prior to Ashake's father coming online, from the little I know, because I've been trying to get myself out of that mental space. Like, Nigeria, we're having issues in this country. It's not,
you know,
it's not your gossip that is worrying me.
sometimes.
I'm looking for my own money. You people should leave me. So prior to this, nobody knows anything about Ashake's background.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has tried to keep his family, his upbringing, and everything hidden. And then the father comes out. When I saw the video, I was like, for real? This is Ashake's dad? That's not possible now. And then I started seeing evidence, and then I saw a song. I was even with my friend. I'm like, Ashake is replying his dad by singing.
Well, he didn't directly reply.
No,
he didn't reply.
For a normal allergy, as a Yoruba person, you won't do that. You won't do that. So number one, you don't know his state of mind, his upbringing, what he's been through, his childhood. He has his reasons for keeping his life private until the father decided to come to social media. Now, in responding to that, he was looking at it like, it was a lot of proverbs. Let me not say too much. That there's nothing you will do that will satisfy a human being. Even if you cut your neck, they will still say you never try. Before we now started seeing online in-laws bring receipts. He has done this for his father. He bought Lexus. He did this. He did that. But the question is, to what extent can a child go to satisfy their parents? There are some people that are not as wealthy as Ashake, families that I know, that the person that is the breadwinner of that family, the minute they will ask you for something, after providing all this while, the one time you will tell them no, you are in trouble. So the truth is, we're human, we're never satisfied. No matter how hard you keep pushing yourself. And then on the other side of the coin, he's your father. Irrespective, there's a way you can settle this matter. There's a way you can reconcile without having to come to social media to say anything. Drag Olamide as they may, till date. Olamide does not talk when he doesn't want to talk.
Yeah.
You can't force Bado to say anything about his personal life if he doesn't want to say it. Nobody really knows anything about him. So that you can actually control your personal information that filters to social platforms.
And you know,
can
the thing
control
is, it sets off a chain reaction, because there are certain things we should not know about. It should just end as Ashake's dad is calling out his son so that
And then
maybe
that's
they
it.
can increase his monthly allowance. But now we're finding out from an auntie that apparently during Ashake's naming ceremony, there was a musician that came to perform, and later on, Ashake's mom left her husband, that is Ashake's daddy, to go and marry the musician. And I mean, why do we need to know this? These are the kind of things that we probably take to the grave. It's all allegedly, because I mean, this is what we see on social media. And we know that it's not everything, like you said. Sometimes people just sit down and cook up something. So allegedly, she left her husband to go and marry the musician that performed at this.
You know, that was the same thing they said about Mohbad's mom. So there's a lot of things. Some people just come out to talk because they also want to be in the gist, so they can get attention, so they can get traffic. But it's only the family that knows what happened. Really.
Precious, I'm see, I agree. Like, what do you think about all of this? I mean, you've seen about Oluwadola's mom. How would you feel if that was you? Like, your intending mother-in-law goes on live, kneeling down, begging you, like.
So the conversation did not start with the mother-in-law. It started with the lady, right? So she set ring lights to say, oh, he cheated on her, and she's calling it off, and went on and on about it before the mother intervened. First, I have a problem with the fact that you would bring your personal life outside. When it was Rosie, we didn't know anything about it, right? And I feel like it's a society now that thinks that they have real friends on social media, because putting in work in your personal relationships, your friends, your family, is now looking like a lot of work. So they rather speak to people that don't know them, that they don't have to do so much work for, you know, and just come online and dump it on us and expect that we don't react. I don't blame people that react, that drop comments, that say, it's the market you put outside that people will buy, right? So if you're saying, oh, you don't have to comment, it's in our face. Like, we don't. Imagine hearing that news for 1 week straight. Sometimes I might be triggered to just type, even though I'm not supposed to, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I would just, please, can you guys take it offline? Like, what is this, right? And so
Two-Face's own was last month, though. You remember Two-Face and Annie?
Yes, so that was a lot.
It took a while. That one just went for weeks, and then that was it. Now we're on another phase.
I mean, if you look at what's happening with Lande and his wife and Truth and Dare Game and Babati, like, it's almost like a movie script playing
Right.
out allegedly, and you're just wondering, like, is that the new thing, like, where people put out this kind of information that is scandalous and goes against, like,
But what
morality,
if it's actually a script?
just to get followers and to become a celebrity? Because one would think that Landy's wife in all of this will, just be like, oh, I wish this thing didn't come out. But it's almost
Take me out of
like
this.
she's not a celebrity, like she's building on that.
Well, I would say it's what the society allows, from our reality show to what filters into our social media platform. If you go to other countries, like in Canada, they actually control what filters into their digital platform.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you can't just put anything there anyhow. The same thing in Dubai. So it's when there's no law, there's no sin. If you can sign up, sorry to say, I'm not saying it's wrong, but if you can sign up people like Pella and the rest of them, you're praising whatever it is these youths are doing. So if the brands are able to curtail it, to put out principles that guard certain ambassadors, we are not going to sign you if you do this, then we'll be able to control the damage to the society per se. But if you keep, which word should I use now? Celebrating them and paying them for doing what they do, it will continue. Dollars Mom coming online to beg on TikTok was the height of it, and she's not the first person. There are other people too.
And she probably won't be the last person.
Professor's mom also came online to say, Natasha, they use jazz for my pikin. Help me.
That's true.
That's
true. But appealing to Nigerians very quickly, because we're out of time. Precious, any last words? Should the brands stop encouraging this kind of popularity? Should the kind of content we're putting out be censored? Like, what's the way forward? We should just get used to it.
So I won't attack the brands. They need numbers. It's business, right? But I will speak more to us as individuals. We enable these things. We enable it. You see, Gist Lover will not be Gist Lover if there is no audience for it.
Followers.
The blogs will not be the blogs if there are no audience. There are people consuming these things. We drop our comments, we like, we share.
I mean, we're here talking about it,
so we share.
I guess the same finger pointing
yes, that's why I said
brands.
we individuals. Yeah, so before the brands, we need to speak to, because the brands, I'm in for business. I need somebody that can promote my business. So I'll go for somebody that people listen to. And in this part of the world, we don't reward intelligence or creativity or innovation. We reward noise. Like, just be loud. Some people have made it from just being constantly on blogs trending for the wrong reasons. We're speaking about a musician that was caught stealing some years ago in 2020. His video is online, naked video, when they caught him stealing. Now he's brand ambassador for top brands, right? I won't mention the names, and he's making money. So it's
no need. Well, it's the same thing.
Like,
the same guy I mentioned, Pella said when he was speaking straight English, he wasn't making money. When he was trying to do the right thing, he wasn't making money until he started sounding like somebody that couldn't understand English, started doing stupid things on social media. Then his numbers started growing and they started signing him up as ambassadors. So at the end of the day, what do we promote?
And what are we enabling to your point? Yes. Thank you so much, Precious and Bolanle, for being our guest on Rubbin'minds.
My pleasure.